Okay, another day, another compact SUV. It's the fastest growing car market in the world, I think. So, here we are inside the Volvo XC40. Volvo has, almost by accident, become an SUV company. It used to major on big estates and saloon cars, but it then introduced the XC60 and 90. It just recently reintroduced new versions of those. And it's now selling more of them than it sells anything else. It's just gone, oh my goodness, we're an SUV company. Well, okay. Here's the XC40 then. So it continues those bigger cars themes. They are practical, they're spacious, they are sensible, and they're really stylish. And it sits on Volvo's smaller platform, new for this car. But what it is, they've got two platforms now within Volvo, one for the big cars, one for the little ones. This is the new one for the little one. It's fairly conventional. It's mostly steel monocoque, McPherson struts at the front, multi-link at the rear, transverse engine driving, well, eventually front wheels only, and through a manual possibly. But at the moment, they're all four-wheel drive with an 8-speed auto. So this is what this is. And at the moment, they're all sub 2-litre 4-cylinder, petrol and diesels, but there'll be EVs, there'll be hybrids, all that stuff that Volvo is doing and will do quite well. Because it's quite big on the environmental stuff. Well, as big as you can be in a 4.5 metre long, quite tall 2-litre diesel car. This then is a D4, they call it. Prices in the UK for all XC40s start at about 27, 28 grand. This one, D4 Momentum, so it's 190 metric horsepower, 187 brake, which will probably cost about 35 grand, which is fairly middling. What's it like? Well, inside, pretty nice actually. Volvo has really majored on its interiors recently. And although this is, yes, smaller and therefore cheaper and less premium than the big stuff, it's still designed pretty coolly. I mean, some of the plastics, all right, are not up to the same grade as the more expensive cars. I wouldn't deny it, but that's to be expected, isn't it? Pretty comfy in the back. Adults behind adults will have plenty of legroom and knee room. The boot is not a bad size, but better than that, it's got things like a folding boot floor. You fold up half the floor and then it's got hooks built into the floor that you can hang bags on. It's quite practical, quite sensible. And the exterior is kind of the same, really. The chief designer said he wants it to be something like a tough little robot. And it is quite muscly, isn't it? It's quite cool. I can see where it's come from. It's a bit Skoda Yeti-ish in a way, in that it puts practicality ahead of sort of coupe-ish style, if you like. There's a certain honesty to it, and I quite like that. By and large, with a nice big glass area, nice clean interior, touchscreen. It's quite a good touchscreen, but sometimes a few dials would just do it better. But this is a good, sensibly laid out, practical interior. And to drive, well, similar Volvo-ish theme really. The ride is a little bit brittle around town. When you go over speed ramps or sort of surface imperfections, it's just a bit brittle. It would probably be better on smaller wheels and tyres than this, if I'm honest. As speed rises, it smoothens out nicely, and body control and body lean and stuff like that. You're given space to breathe. It's not a taut sporting chassis, but that's all right. I think there's room in a class where they try and make cars dynamic, even though they're tall, and they shouldn't try, because it just doesn't work. They're too big, they're too tall, they're too heavy. Just let a car be an SUV. Let it put the U back into SUV. The XC40 does that, I think, rather well. Got quite a lot of time for this car.